Today, I wanted to make a video about a Halo mod called SBV3. But just yesterday, I came across this. Disney bans grieving father from having Spider-Man on his son's grave. Because they wanted to preserve the magic of its characters. Let that sink in for a second. They denied a last wish of a child over copyright. Marvel superfan Ollie Jones, 4, died from a rare genetic disorder last year and was given a Spider-Man themed funeral featuring a horse-drawn carriage decorated in red and blue balloons. The little boy of Maidenstone, Kent, had suffered with said disease for 2 years, and his last holiday had been to Disneyland to meet his favorite superhero. His dad, Lloyd Jones, asked the council for permission to get an etching of Spider-Man on Ollie's gravestone, as he wanted the image to remind him of his son. Sounds reasonable, right? Council officials told Lloyd to contact the Walt Disney Company, which owns the Marvel franchise. That's a picture of Ollie. The carriage. But Disney refused to give the go-ahead because the company wanted to preserve the innocence and magic around its characters. uh, I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't. That right there tells me that Disney has been consumed with their money. The rejection email from the US-based giant instead offered the devastated family a personalized celluloid frame, effectively an action frame taken from a comic or film, showing a scene from Spider-Man with a handwritten message to Ollie. Disney. Why? Why can't you get over yourselves and just let this father grant his dead child's wish? Dad of 6, Lloyd, said, I really wasn't expecting this. It's another massive blow. I felt sure they would allow it. Lloyd said the movie giant is trying to disassociate their characters with death and felt the decision was about money. Honestly, I personally believe he hit the nail right on the head. He nailed it. Honestly, that's what I think. I think this was about money and, you know, copyright and all that crap. Disney has gotten so damn greedy. It's fucking it's disgusting, really. He added, that makes no sense to me. Characters die in their films all the time. Exactly. Characters in their films die all the time. So, why? In fact, Spider Man did die in one of their films. So, why wouldn't you want to associate him? Why would that be an association problem? Disney. I think this is all about money. So do I. Ollie's last holiday was at Disneyland. He loves Spider-Man, and we bought him all the toys. Spider-Man was Ollie's entire life, said his uncle. But now he has died. And we won't be spending any more money. They don't care. Again, hit the nail right on the head. If you're not spending money with them, they won't care. They want to just stuff their vaults more of that Disney cash. Might as well be called dirty money at this point. Ollie's sister, Layla, 6, also suffers with the disease, a rare genetic disease that damages the brain, spinal cord, and often the peripheral nerves, which the little boy died from in December. Writing on Facebook to rally support to reverse the decision, Lloyd said kids only matter to Disney when they're alive and spending money with them. Lloyd's brother, Jason Jones, contacted Disney on his behalf because the dad was struggling to deal with his son's death. A representative from the Walt Disney Company's Permissions Department wrote, "We extend our sincere condolences. If we played a small part in Ollie's happiness, we are honored." Generations of fans have responded to our characters with the same wonder and delight that Ollie did. In fact, many believed the characters to be real. We have striven to preserve the same innocence and magic around our characters that brought Ollie such joy. For that reason, we follow a policy that began with Walt Disney himself that does not permit the use of characters on headstones, cemetery, or memorial markers, or funeral urns. Although we cannot grant the family's request, we would be pleased to commemorate. Wait. Fuck. Sorry, I'm really tired. Commemorate your nephew with a hand-painted, personalized cell that recognizes his love for Spider-Man, which will read, for your nephew's name, thank you for letting us share in the magic of your life. Your friends at the Walt Disney Company. We feel privileged to have him as a fan. Sorry, I hit my headphones on the windshield. How that's that sounds so corporate-y. That sounds so condescending, actually. I don't even know what to say. They have no soul. This is what Disney has become. Ollie's uncle Jason said, "This meant everything to us. My brother's life has been shattered. It has shattered the whole family. We can't move on until we have his headstone done. Spider-Man was Ollie's entire life. He loved it so much. I didn't expect it to be an issue. My funeral director, who's also my friend, called me and told me they can't do it. I thought he was joking at first. We understand copyright, but I don't see why Marvel has any issues with this." Me either. An online petition by Lloyd's old friend Michael Farrow urging Disney to change its mind has gained almost 1,900 signatures at the time of this article, which was yesterday. Maidstone building firm Gallagher's, I'm pretty sure that's how you say that, has also offered to donate the headstone if permission is granted. A Maidstone Borough Council spokeswoman said they would do everything they could to help the family. She added, Maidstone Borough Council is trying to help a family who have asked whether they can place a Spider-Man headstone at the grave of their young son. Sadly, these types of stones have to adhere to copyright, and while we understand this is a very emotional time for the family, we have made contact with Marvel to ensure that the family are complying with their terms and conditions. And that's the end of the article. Honestly, how soulless do you have to be to do this sort of thing. This guy just lost his son. And you denied him something that in the end is really trivial to you. In the end, it won't affect Disney in any way. They won't lose any money. They won't, they won't lose profits. They won't lose an audience. They're just too fucking big. And yet, they say that they can't deny a grieving father's wish for his dead son because we want to preserve the magic and innocence of our characters. Give me a fucking break. Do you honestly expect me to believe that this is to preserve the innocence or whatever of your characters? No. It's about money. You want to keep them to yourself. Kids don't matter to Disney if they're dead and not spending money with them. Just like the article said. Kids only matter when parents are spending money from Disney on them. That's the only time when kids matter. When they're doing that, oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll go over to their hospital and suits and stuff, and we'll spend money on a really expensive funeral for the family. But when they're not alive anymore, when they're gone, and when that, source of income from that one family is gone, Disney will just say, oh, okay, you're not spending any more money on us, so, fuck you. I honestly believe that this is just straight greed. This is just straight up greed. Sorry, I'm just imagining a scenario if I was the father. Well, what the hell would I do? Where would I go? What would I do if I were the father? What would you do if you were the father? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, that's just about all I have to say. Disney is just scum. That's my final word on Disney. Disney is scum at this point. Honestly, because of this and all the other things, I don't think I'll be watching their new movie. That's it. I don't think I'll be watching their new movie. Just purely out of principle. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if I can pirate it, maybe. But I'm not buying it. Just purely out of principle. I don't think I want them taking my money anymore. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you not enjoyed this video, but if you found this video informative, angering, or, motivating for you to sign that petition, I don't know. I don't know. Hit the like button. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe this time, but hit the like button at least. Share this video around on your Facebook feed, on Twitter, or whatever. I will personally find this petition and sign it myself. And if I have to, I'll make a video of myself doing it. This is ridiculous. But yeah, share this video around. Do whatever you can to spread this. We need to tell Disney that this is not okay. Anyways, I guess I'll see you in the next video. And hopefully this family gets what they want and deserve. And that is a happy ending for their child.